Yes, I've never seen a horror movie in my life. What's up, MWG family? Welcome to today's vlog. In case you can't tell by the Boise State Broncos sweatshirt, which I got on Christmas, I'm finally using because it's in Miami and we're in summer. Because I'm going to the movies and you kind of need to calm down while I'm saying a lot of words. But let me roll a little clip. Yeah, do you see that cut right there on my forehead? I don't know if I'm pointing to it correctly because I don't have a mirrorless camera, but you see that cut right there? I literally got that recording a tech video and I just ran into my door, which you just saw. But today we are watching 4 movies that is going to run us the whole day. Black Panther, this is going to be first, which we're watching for the second time, and it's been out for, what, 2 months now, and it's still in movie theaters. That's crazy. Second movie we're watching is Rampage. It has The Rock in it. Third movie is a horror movie, The Quiet Place. I haven't seen it, but it's well rated on Rotten Tomatoes. And the last movie we're seeing is Ready Player One, directed by Steven Spielberg. I think that's how you say his name. That's the director of that movie. I'm excited for all of those 4 movies, especially A Quiet Place, because I've yet to ever see a horror movie in my life. Yes, I've never seen a horror movie in my life, and I'm 15. Is that kind of shocking? I don't know. But we're seeing a horror movie today with the boys. Let's head to the movie theater. And just a quick thing before we go to the movies that I didn't talk about in the last vlog. I never showed you my little 3D print collection. This right here, I 3D printed a GoPro, which I used to get all those stabilized shots last time. It only cost me $2. And this plate just cost me $60 just for a spray paint MWG everywhere. But that's it, let's go to the movies. And just like that, we are at Miami Lake 17. Just watched Black Panther for the second time. I would have to give it like a C- for the second time. I was really just jamming out to the Kendrick Lamar Black Panther album. That's why I was there. I was like, pray for me. Oh, yeah, those songs, all the songs were in there. That's what I was vibing to. But it's not a bad movie overall. Just first time, that's where you get the A-. Oh my, it's right here. Oh, we're going in. Here we go, A Quiet Place. My first ever horror movie. Personally, I'm scared. Wish me luck. I'll talk about A Quiet Place after, but so far, really good. Next up is Rampage. How do you not want to watch this movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in it? Come on. If I'm gonna be honest with you right now, after about like 8 hours of going to the movies and just constantly watching movies, I'm forgetting the plot of this vlog right now, but I'll figure it out tomorrow morning and I'll give you the full reviews tomorrow. See you then. Theater mode is off and I still have my cut, but let me place my camera somewhere more cinematic. Now it's time in this weird location to give out my movie reviews because I don't remember what happened last night. But first up is Black Panther, and remember, I watched this movie a second time, and this is really a movie that you only want to watch once. It's really a filler movie for Avengers Infinity War, which is coming out in 2 weeks. I'm so excited for that. Hopefully I can watch it on premiere night. But forgetting about that, it's really a filler movie, even though it's the 3rd top grossing movie of all time. Yes, of all time. Not just Avengers movie. 3rd of all time. But I said yesterday that I was really just vibing to the Kendrick Lamar Black Panther album, and overall I was pretty bored at some parts, especially when there wasn't any action at all and just storytelling, setting up the story. I was bored because I already knew the story. So I'm going to give Black Panther for a second time a C. That's it. The next movie we watch is A Quiet Place, and A Quiet Place is rated even higher than Black Panther on Rotten Tomatoes, and it was kind of my first horror movie. The movie wasn't that scary. I've seen scarier movies, so I don't know if you can call it a horror movie, but A Quiet Place was so good. That directing, even though it was 90 minutes, it started out in the middle of the story. So it starts at day 89, so the movie doesn't have to explain what happened from day 1 to day 89, because I definitely have some questions for this movie. So like, why can't you just go to an island? Why can't you go to Antarctica where it's always daylight out? And there's a lot of questions for this movie, but forgetting about the questions and just enjoying what's on the screen from day 89 to what, like day 400, that's what the movie take place. It was so good, and how it just completely took over the story. One major question. So my camera's out of the sand. That's good. That's good. But the mother of the family actually got pregnant between the day 89 to day 400. It completely skipped that part because I don't know how you're gonna, get pregnant within those conditions. They have to be very quiet. But the mother got pregnant, and if you can't tell, that would be the climax of the story of the mother giving birth to a brand new child. And that was the way they took that out was very, very good. Overall, I think A Quiet Place is one of the best movies I've ever seen. Yes, I've ever seen, and it's definitely going to be the best movie this year
Or is Avengers Infinity War gonna top that with my fandom? I don't know, but I'm gonna give A Quiet Place an A+. The next movie up is Rampage with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I just appreciate any film that The Rock's in. Is just, I mean, his action just being there is just so cool. But with Rampage, throughout the whole movie, I was just thinking in my head, this is gonna happen next, this is gonna happen next, and it turned out all of those things happened. So this movie is very predictable, but the action is definitely there, especially at the end, and you could expect that with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in it.
Of course the wolf flies.
So overall, I'm gonna give Rampage a B with The Rock in it, and if The Rock wasn't in it and another actor was placed in there, it was gonna be a C. So good thing Rampage hired Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The last movie I watched is Ready Player One. This movie takes place in about 20 years from now in a VR setting, and there's like these two companies along with just people that love the game trying to find Easter eggs to control the entire thing, called the Oasis. My expectations for Ready Player One, even though it was directed by Steven Spielberg, my expectations were very low for this VR future movie. But overall, I was very impressed with the movie, even though my rating isn't really going to show it. I am very impressed by this movie. I enjoyed the whole storyline. It's just like a cheesy love story they could see from the beginning. Clearly a multitude of things happen to the main characters to help them win the whole thing, which yeah, they won the whole thing. Sorry if that's a surprise to you. But Ready Player One is another look at our future, which I do not want to happen. Some people do, some people don't. I do not want that to happen on that end of the spectrum, where we're just all sucked into this VR headset. That I do not want that to happen. Ready Player One was a good movie with some good characters, which I liked in the video game, surprisingly, and there were some other Easter eggs in the movie for other people who play video games. That's a lot. But I'm gonna give Ready Player One a B+.